What's good, y'all? West Coast Arbs here with another live stream. Got some pregame action going on, couple NBA games, few hockey games, little bit of college basketball, I think. We'll see what kind of pregame value we could snipe today. Get some pregame Arbs going, sharp money tool, DFS promos. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, just throw anything in the chat. We'll chat it up. Get started here. Already seeing some value. Got like an hour and a half until game start, so should be some good action. Gavin, bro, took Utah money line. I took Utah money line too, like on a whim after the stream. So I didn't have it on my sharp money tool or anything. I took it on a book where I'm like trying to like work through a rollover. So ended up like, you know, just increasing the amount of money I have in there. But yeah, good stuff on Utah, dude. I was happy about that. I wish I took it on the sharp money tool so it tracked accordingly and all that, but nice. Let's see. Let's check out what Sharp Money Tool has so far. I didn't really check out too much in the last 2 hours or so, so you know, should be seeing some good value hopefully. Nothing right now, but I'll keep checking in. Hour and a half till game starts, so should definitely see some stuff coming in. What's up, Eli? Need a 3-man lock? What app? What app are you talking about? I'm gonna start out with better here. Oh, okay. This Chet play looks pretty good on better. Chet under 18.5 points. Getting 7.5K liquidity on his under 18.5 points. And looks like it's pretty good value to market. The Pinnacle, FanDuel, prop builder lines all are at like 130. We'll have to take it with this Ja Morant discount. I'll hit Price Picks after. I don't think there's any discounts on Price Picks today, so I'll hit these discounts first. So first one I said was Chet. There's also a $10 free entry. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then really good value on better right now. So the we'll take Sandro Mamu Kelashvili over 20.5 points, rebounds, assists. The prop builder line's at 22 here, so getting 2 points off of prop builder. Yeah, that's really good. Take LaMelo out. So I'm running this for the Ja Morant discount. 3-man power. The discounts for better have been better recently. Sharing the links here. We'll see if any like juicy money line plays come up today, like they did yesterday. So I shared the links for those. Let's see if we can get anything here. probably use the optimizer for the Shea promo here. Yeah, we'll take Precious. Precious. I can't spell. Precious over 5.5 rebounds. So FanDuel has this line at 6.5, but at plus money. Prop Builder minus 143, Flip minus 155. So pretty good value here across the board. And then, Bobby Portis. Definitely want to take this. That FanDuel line is minus 148. So FanDuel really thinks he'll go over 7.5 boards. So does pretty much every other book. Pinnacle minus 148. So yeah, we'll lock that down. Second better promo. What are my filters for the Sharp Money tool and the optimizer? So for the Sharp Money tool, depends on what state I'm in and stuff, but like I have a filter set up for just the DFS apps. So anytime I'm looking at DFS, I'll start there. Literally just, all the DFS apps that I have available. Boom, Better, Dabble, Pick Six, Parlay Play, Prize Pick, Sleeper, Underdog. Pretty sure that's it. And Owner's Box. When I'm in Cali, I can use Owner's Box. Then liquidity, realistically, I'm not taking anything below 1,000. So, if you want to just, put 1,000 there, that works. I'll just take a look at everything usually. So I'll leave that wide open. Pretty much everything else is wide open, but in my head I know that I'm not really taking stuff above 200 odds or something, but I just like to see what the market is doing in general. Filters are wide open. So for DFS, that's we'll just select all the DFS apps. And then I have stuff for all the books that I'm using. So while I'm in Boston, literally every single book, including the DFS ones, I'll have a filter for. But pretty much I'm taking straights for anything above 3K liquidity, and then for DFS stuff, anything above 1K works. And my preference is to have it be a little bit cross market. So trying to find a good example here, maybe something like this where the liquidity is at plus 120, but we would be getting minus 116 there, so those 4 points of difference. I look for things like that. So yeah, that's just kind of how I work with the Sharp Money tool. For the optimizer, for Fantasy Optimizer, there's no filters really, but anytime I select a book, I'll usually just go straight and do minimum 2 data points, because that way the more data points that you can bounce your line off of against, the more confident you could feel. So yeah, pretty much just that. It's pretty straightforward, to be honest. Good question though. Any recs for offshore promo conversions? How much have you made doing that? Good question. So offshore promo conversions, I am in the sportsbook econ community, and they have a nice setup to do promo conversions almost as a full part-time income. But the best offshore promos, I'm trying to think. I mean, they're all good. Maybe you can DM me and we could see if I could start you with a few couple, and then you expand from there. I probably make 2,000 to 3,000 a month with just offshore promo conversions, and I'll use odds jams low hold tool and promo conversion tool and stuff to, churn through that. What was Tobias line under what? I didn't take Tobias anywhere. All right, last thing though, we'll hit this. There's a $10 no sweat flex entry for better, so we could definitely get 5 picks in right here. Basically just all EV plays I'm taking here. So we'll skip the Sandro one because we took him already. Christian Gonzalez over 4.5 tackles assists. $2 to $3K a month. Yeah, honestly, it's a hack. But I use like pretty much all the offshores at this point. So I'm going through it every day, and I'm probably like churning through the books for like at least an hour a day and stuff. But yeah, DM me. Easy money to be made there. We'll take Jalen Johnson here. I can't take this college basketball play. Does look pretty good though. Ooh, Jamal Shed under points, rebounds, assists. Jamal Shed's line had been getting a bunch of money on his unders in the morning, so this kind of lines up with the sharp money play as well. All right, Derek Queen we can't take. Need one more play for this flex entry. I guess we could take LaMelo. His FanDuel line is 7.5, but minus 192. So, they have like I'd say like they're pricing it at like 35 to 40% that he goes under 7.5 assists. Rest of the books are at like 6.5. So. We'll do that for the flex entry. $10, no sweat. So if it doesn't hit, we get our money back. So I shared the link there. I'm just gonna peep the ARB tool for anything quick that I could scalp off of the ARB tool for some risk-free profits. And then I'll go back to the sharp money tool and see if anything else shows up there. And then someone asked for prize picks, so I'll check out prize picks right after. This one's gone. Yo, what's good, Jordan? Yeah, I went live a little suddenly today. I didn't announce it before or anything. This one's not there. I remember checking that. I took a nap before this, and then I just woke up and then just was like, all right, let's get to it. Sharp money tools. So there's not much ARBs right now. It's all like stale hockey. Well, let's hit Prize Picks. Someone asked for a 3-man. All right, so Stafford, Quickly, Jordan Poole. Those 3 look like the picks I'll take here. These golf plays look okay. I don't know too much about golf though, so I'm not really. There's only 2 books to bounce the line off of. Got some good arbs in today. I got some okay arbs just because I napped a little bit today, but I don't really take naps. It's like my first nap since I've been in Boston, but I think I needed it today. Where are you seeing 31K liquidity on the Bucks? I swear my sharp money tool, it like spazzes out sometimes. All right, seen some on like Cavs -3.5. Yeah, I know. I'm like trying to get all the books selected too, and then, you know, this is showing up, right? Maybe I have to ask support here, but you know, if I click select all, it takes stuff away, which is, you know, I don't know why that's showing up like that, but I'll see if I can get that fixed. Maybe if I do this. Is it still showing up on 1X? Might be gone now. Oh my goodness. Oh, you know why? I know why. I deselected like a bunch of books here because I didn't want to see it on the scanner. I deselected a bunch of these, so maybe I have to bring these back or something, or fix my settings. It's something with my settings though that I messed around with, so I'll figure that out tonight. Fix it up. Should be all right next time. But yeah, just keep calling stuff out if you want. I'll just keep going through these promos real quick. So I'm taking Stafford as the first play. Stafford over fantasy score. Really good against all 4 books that have a line for it. Then I'm going to go Quickly over 3.5 first quarter points. FanDuel -136. Fliff -140. So pretty good value there. And then Jordan Poole, full point off of his points, rebounds, assists line. I wouldn't be surprised if this got bumped, but we'll take a look. Yeah, this got bumped, so we'll see. One more play here. Oh yeah, we could go Jay Huff over 8.5 points. A lot of books have this line at 9.5. So yeah, I'm gonna take that as a 3-man. Not much else value here on Prize Picks. I don't have the links either, so you'll have to manually copy that. Seeing some hockey liquidity pop up. Can you put back up the PGA props real quick? Let me get these ARBs in. Let me get these handful of ARBs that came in on this with high liquidity on the sharp money tool probably, and you know, getting that wave of hockey that I try to wait for every day. Not even logged into my books, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to get all of these. Okay, so we got it on Prop Builder. Thoughts on XBet? XBet is solid. I like XBet. I still use XBet right now. They're good for promo churning, and their prop builder is solid too. That may have been the only hockey one, but I see other ARBs to take. Maybe, maybe not. I'm still hungry, but I finished my food. All right, this is gone on ProfitX. Cade Cunningham, points, rebounds, assists, ARB, decent amount of liquidity. Line moved on Bet 105. I know this one's not here. Try to hit this Giannis one. This Giannis one is an alt prop, so if you're trying to get this on Prop Builder, you have to check out the alt lines. Risk-free $1 to $2 there. 50 cents to $2. All right, yeah, that seems like the wave. Oh. Let's see if we could get this one. Bookmaker lines are a little off on OddsJam, or they move fast in general. But it's worth to take a look because on these main lines you could get down a lot of money usually. Cleveland, no. Nope, this one updated to this. But it's plus 110, so like... I'm gonna take this as a low hold just to like... potentially just roll through this bookmaker money that I have here. line keeps moving, so I can't take that. When you talk about promo churning, are you talking about the bonus money from depositing? I typically don't because of rollovers. Yes. So, like, for example, XBet, you know, when you deposit money, they give you like 40% in free bets or whatever. You use the OddsJam promo conversion tool to, like, you know, convert that bonus money into real money, and then you'll have a rollover on it. But you could either work through the rollover with the low hold tool, or you could lose out of the book. And, you know, if you get your balance to zero by losing into, like, you know, books you could withdraw from safely, then you don't have to worry about the rollover. And even better, you look like a degenerate because you're losing money on that book. And you could keep collecting promos. And you could even keep using their prop builder because you look like a degen. Maybe don't abuse their prop builder, but, like, you know, a couple prop builder plays here and there. Yeah, pretty much just that. Oh, okay. See, who is this? Ricky Rackle. Ricky Rackle. Ricky. Definitely a sharp money situation going on here. $1 to $23 on that one, and then we could try to get this on Prop Builder as well. I just hit that on FanDuel. I'm limited to like 1%, but you can still get down good money on these NHL props. Ooh, this one moved on Prop Builder, so I may have been a little late here. How often are promos given other than just signing up? Usually when you lose all your money in the book. So say you took a, one sec. Okay, no, this one moved too. Say you took like 500, like a promo from XBet, you'll only get like a redeposit bonus. So like you add more money, they'll give you more promo money. Usually you'll get those once you lose all your money, or like you already rolled through the first bonus that you had. But you know, I'm not like the Sportsbook Econ group. You know, they're really the guys that do it like on a huge scale, the promo conversion stuff. Definitely suggest taking a look at their page, Sportsbook Econ. I'm gonna do the crypto bonus tomorrow on XBet. Yeah, do that, bro. But don't arb on these books that you're doing promo churning on. That's my suggestion, at least. I'd say to like just try to lose out. Use the low hold tool as much as possible. Ducks puck line. I don't know too much about hockey here. If anyone, do we like this line? I mean, like, Circa's taking 10K. Or I'll zoom in. Circa's taking 10K. Pauly 1.2. Penny 3.8. I think I'm gonna just add this and just track it. I've been doing this a little bit more recently, just tracking it this way. I see the Bucks line, Ballybet. I'm sure on 1xBet, it had like more liquidity showing up there. Probably all this is what you were seeing. Should I not use their prop builder? I'd suggest waiting to use the prop builder. Like, you know, don't use their prop builder right away. And if you're gonna use their prop builder, don't hammer like literally every arb that shows up on it, because I'm sure they'll get you, you know. They're pretty quick to get people on the prop builder nowadays. I think it's been like that like a couple months ago. I don't know how they've been recently. But anyways, let me take a look at pick 6. We got some promos. We got an hour till the game starts, so got to get cracking on these. 30% boost for NBA. Probably a 4-man or more. What's good, Joe? Yeah, 4-man or more. Nickeil Alexander-Walker looks good here. Over 19.5 points. Most of the market's at 20. FanDuel favors this line at -138. Same thing here with Towns. I'm gonna try to roll through these quick because pick 6 always bumps lines quickly on me. I'm not gonna take Jalen Johnson. He's on the same team as Nickeil Alexander-Walker, so we'll get our payout nerfed. I'm going to go with 5 picks here. Jamal Shed. This line's all right. I'm going to go with Derek White instead. Need one more play. A bunch of these guys are all on the Knicks, unfortunately. Maybe we could take Trey Murphy here. Oh, FanDuel has this line at 20.5. Something. This is the only book. Oh, no. Some of them are 22.5. But we could take this regardless. I'm going to run this for 20. Sending the link. My prop builder on sports betting AGs was horrible. I still use it. I mean, it's not too bad for me. Maybe it just depends on, you know, what kind of action you're taking. I just try not to like abuse a single prop builder on a day. Like I don't hit the same prop builder every day, basically. Favor, when you go through the board, could you say the player's name and current line? I, for one, don't front run. In fact, I use an entirely separate book than any book DFS app you're eyeing. Thanks. All right, yeah, I got you. I'll do my best there. For pick 6, I wanted to go through these fast because they bump lines, but I'll do that for you moving forward, bro. So you want me to say the player and the line? I'll do that. But that looks good for pick 6. I think that's it promo-wise here. There's a Drake May free square, but we're not. It's Wednesday. The games are on Sunday. We don't need to take this yet. Yeah, I'll sit on this one. I'll sit on this. Now we got Sleeper, Chalkboard, and potentially Boom. 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 Jalen Johnson under triple-double. Seems odd. I used some of these promos already. We'll hit this Brunson one. Jalen Johnson under triple-double. Does this get triple-doubles, bro? Nah, don't want to take take that. It's safe snapping a photo, zooming in, then reopening YouTube too to catch up. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Especially like, you know, the way that we take plays or I take plays or you guys take plays with me. We try to hit them fast. So every second counts usually. Any owner's box value? Oh, can't get the link. For pick 6? Trying to get in there. Owner's box. I can't use owner's box in Massachusetts, but I'll check it out. I'll give you a book to murder in your DM. Bro, send it. Send it, Eric. Did that link work? I'm not taking bucks. I'm just going to sit off on the money lines today. Where are we? Yeah, I looked at the value. You know, maybe last second I will, but right now I'm not. It might just be like a fuck it $20 bet that I take on a book where I have a free bet or some bonus money or something. We'll find something here for the sleeper play. No, that's not good here. Points, rebounds, no, 20. I'm gonna take one of these hockey plays here. Does Bucks money line look good, or is just that one heavy bet? I mean, it's probably that one heavy bet. I could take a look like closer if you want. Where are we though? Getting okay, I see some hockey liquidity for this Jacob Chichern guy. I'm gonna try to hit these as ARBs real quick and sharp money possibly if the line moves. All right, it's at minus. Okay, I can get it here though. It's this one. So I'm gonna actually take this Jacob Chichern play as a straight, as a sharp money play on Onyx right here. Let's try to get it on a prop builder actually. Slightly better value. Nah, it's moving. It's moving. I'll have to try an Onyx. Probably gonna move again. Nope. Alright, we got it down on Onyx. Line moves slightly, but it still is 2 points better than the liquidity that was dropped. I just like that play in general. I'm gonna take it on. The value's just not great on sleeper. Ooh, Pell's money line is getting liquidity. They were getting money in the morning, and it was because Cade Cunningham is questionable for an illness or something. Was talking to the homie about it. All right, now we'll take this Chitron play. The line is gonna move here, so that liquidity that dropped is gonna move the line across the board. We'll jump on this. So I got sleeper links in the chat. See if those links work. You wanted to see owner's box value. I can't use owner's box, but I'll check out the value. See, yeah, player picks unavailable. Owner's box. Ooh. I think they take their lines from FanDuel, I've noticed, because the FanDuel line is always very close to the owner's box line. But Miles Bridges, pretty much everything in green here looks good. Even Jalen Tyson looks good. So whoever asked for owner's box, I forgot. I forgot who asked for owner's box, but I think it was Eric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plays. These top 8 plays look good. I don't know if you want me to read all 8 plays out or not. Message in the chat if you want me to read out the plays, the 8 plays. I'll do that for you. If not, you could pause the screen and take all of these. They shouldn't move. They shouldn't move. I'll refresh. Or, okay, so these top 5 are still good for sure. For sure. Cedric Coward getting money on his points rebound line still. I think Chalkboard has a couple promos today too. They have 2 free squares today? That's a hack. 2 free squares on Chalkboard today. They've been having a free square basically every day. And today they decided to bless us with 2 of them. They also have like a daily drop promo, so every day it's just like one random promo. Today's one is ass for me. But I'll usually take all the promos that are above like this 30% one I'll probably take if we could find something good. But we got 2 free squares regardless, so could definitely use those. Pretty much just free money. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could just, you know, go with an under here and go with the same player and go with the over on the other free square, and you could, it's basically an ARB. You could ARB these free squares. I won't do that, but you know, if you guys want to ARB those free squares, you can. Trying to lock in some risk-free real quick, and then we'll try to lock in some Chalkboard plays with those free squares. All right, so lock that one down. $2.50 either way. Who is this? When I get back to Cali, I'm definitely going to be taking a lot of college props because, man, I've been seeing a lot of liquidity pop up for these college guys. I just can't take them. on DFS apps in Massachusetts, but I guess I can take them on Fliff. Fliff seems to be the only app in Prop Builder, of course, but you know, looking forward to betting on these college guys. On my right now, I'm just doing it on my limited Fliff. I can only get down $50. Cade just got ruled out. Oh, did I take anything? Do we take any Cade plays? I don't think so. Every time I follow that link, all I get is a reply or profile view. Which one? Sleeper? Is it the Sleeper link? I think Sleeper's just kind of weird with the links. You might have to manually do the Sleeper ones. Thankfully, it's usually like just a 2-play entry, but yeah. Could oh, no. Just moved. Yeah, that's gone. Oh, nice. We'll take Cedric Coward. Over points, rebounds. He had liquidity showing up on his over. It was on the sharp money tool earlier, and then he had liquidity drop, and we were just taking a look at it a second ago. It may have, the liquidity may have got arbed out, but I'm gonna take this on Chalkboard for one of the free. We got links for Chalkboard. Cool. I might even take it for the second free square if I can't find anything. Zion questionable. Maybe Pelicans got it tonight. I still have a little hope in Zion, even though he's a piece of shit. All right, maybe the Chalkboard links don't work, but you could take that if you want. Yeah, okay, so that Cedric Coward play is popping up again. 1.1k liquidity. Honestly, I'm just going to take it again. I only got $5 down on that first one, so we're basically in for 10 full dollars on Cedric Coward. Over points, rebounds. So yeah, both my free squares on that. Do you think Bucks spread is a good play? I mean, I'm not great at spreads, money lines, totals. I'm really good at, I feel like I'm better at player props. Thunder, I think they're playing the Thunder today. Thunder are obviously the best team. Well, not obviously. They're like one of the best teams in the league. So, you know, you just got to take into account all the variables and maybe not like think of something as like a lock, but like try to think of things in terms of like probabilities. Like, you know, given all the info you have, what is the probability? What probability would you give for whatever outcome to hit? Trey Murphy was under 22.5. Ooh, Ducks? If anyone's into hockey, Ducks. Ducks. Oh, I think we saw money coming in on the Ducks plus 1.5 on... Oh, yeah, I did manually track that. I think I'm going to put 10 on the Ducks right here. the Ducks. Yeah, rebet really good value here. Better price on everything. Oh, it moved already though. 270. Nope, not taking it. Not taking it. That moved quick. Probably whoever dropped that fat liquidity just moved the market and people were arbing it. Nah, this one's gone. Damn, this one not really an ARB anymore. Small loss if the Profit X side wins because the liquidity got taken from that. All these ARBs are like really small percent. What is this? Oh, we could try to take this one. Hockey, I could still get down good money on. FanDuel. Oh, liquidity gone on Novig. Can't take that. I'm gonna check out this tennis play potentially. We got tennis starting up again, so last season, we were getting some good tennis ARBs and tennis EV plays. I can only put that much on. All right, got that one down on Onyx. Yeah, so tennis ARBs are happening. You can ARB tennis, $1.50 to $2.76. That's risk-free profit on tennis right there. Yeah, that Ducks line is moving. Oh, we didn't get Underdog. Underdog is always has good value. We could get a slip or two in. I'm limited on Underdog. I don't get any promos anymore. But whatever we build here can be used for any promos. So Jeremiah Fears over 11.5 points. I got bumped on Underdog. Yeah. We already took Christian Gonzalez on Better, I believe. Oh yeah, we could take Zion under 26.5 points rebounds. Someone said he was sick, but you know, if he gets ruled out, we still will have 5 players hopefully on this slip. So yeah, Zion under 26.5 points plus rebounds. Giannis under 38.5 points plus rebounds. FanDuel lines at -146. Ooh, Asar Thompson over 8.5 rebounds, assists. Yeah, that looks good too. Rebounds, assists. That Giannis line moved, so I'm gonna check out his points, rebounds, assists, because it also looks like it's value there. I would assume they move both. Yeah, they move both the lines. So we'll have to find a replacement. but I'm gonna add in this Armani Books play. Over 12.5 points for Armani Books for the EuroLeague. Every other book is at 13.5, so we're getting a full point here. Refresh. So we took 1, 2, Zion. We'll take Tobias Harris over 4.5 rebounds. The FanDuel line could be a little better. Stuff's moving. Stuff's getting bumped, unfortunately, here. So try to hurry this up. This Ricky Rackle line, he was showing up on the Sharp Money tool, and now he's showing up on the optimizer. So we definitely want to take that. What got bumped here? The Zion play got bumped. So I have to take Zion out. We'll try to find 2 more. Greg Jackson. All right, here we go. We'll take Greg Jackson under 14.5 points, rebounds, assists. GG Jackson. Yep, GG Jackson. Come on, man. Tobias Harris got bumped, so we'll try to... Okay. Bobby Portis showing up right now. Over 24.5 points, rebounds, assists for Bobby. Damn, some good plays got bumped. I guess we could take LaMelo here, under 11.5 rebounds, assists. I think we have his under assists somewhere, but it should be fine, honestly. Running this for 10. That seems to be the best value, the best 6 picks, I would say, on the board. There you go. Links are in the chat. Well, we got about 30, 40 minutes until games. Seven NBA games. One of them starts at 7 and then spread out throughout the night. Potential half middle here. I would be surprised if this was still up. Yeah, this is not up. Is plus 15.5 and minus 16.5 a middle? No. No. That's a reverse middle. You don't want to take that. If whatever team wins by 16 exactly, you lose both bets. So you don't want to take that. No reverse middles. I've definitely reverse middled myself early on, and learned my mistake that day. Come on. Yeah, that is not a middle. That's a reverse middle. Try to think about like what the outcomes would be, right? If the team wins, you need the team to win for the minus 16.5 to win. They have to win by 17 or more. For the plus 15.5 to win, they have to not lose by 15. So if they win by exactly 16, you lose both. Just locked in another risk-free 60 cents to 285. Sexton Steals. Not available on Onyx. Ooh, this could be a good one on Novig and Bet 105 if it's still available. Damn. Line keeps moving here. Never mind, we got it. But not as big of an ARB as I would have wanted, but still got it down. 86 cents to 322 on that risk-free ARB right there. This would be a half middle right here. It's gone on Bet Openly, but in this case, Big D, if you're still here, bro. If the Cavs won by exactly 8, this bet would push, this would void, right? And this bet would hit. So you would win a bet, void a bet. It's better than an ARB. It's not exactly a middle, but you know, still nice to get those when they happen. So I was looking at this tennis line right here, but Kalshi takes 20K on these, so, you know, not meeting the limits here. Seems like about it. Games are about to start, so I'm guessing the people have already put their liquidity in and things like that and are getting ready for the game. So I'll probably call it right here. Yeah, I'll call it. Nothing crazy else is showing up. Cool. If you guys made it this far, appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah. Use my code West Coast Arbs for a 7-day free trial of OddsJam. And I'm also in Edge Zone and Sportsbook Econ. We've been talking about Sportsbook Econ a little bit today. So, you know, links to all of my resources and stuff are in my Twitter profile. So, yeah, check that out.